Yo, what's good, YouTubers? Your dude Heath Ledger here. Today I have a very special video. I'm going to be showing you how to do the Jordan 3 Yeezy colorway, also known as the Jordan 3Z. As you can see on the left, I have the finished product, and on the right, I have the Jordan 3 Crimson. That's what I use as the base shoe. I'm going to show you guys really quickly what the shoe looks like prior to painting it. Purple on the elephant print, infrared midsole, purple, infrared, and white outsole. Infrared Jumpman, infrared inner lining, as well as just little hits here and there. This is the final product. Everything is blacked out on the upper. This includes the elephant print, the midsole, the eyelets, the Jumpman, and you can see obviously that the outsole has the Yeezy paint. I didn't touch the inner lining. I used the Jordan 3 Crimson mainly because of this inner lining, and the shoe is, predominantly black anyway, so it's really easy to do. I think there are other shoes that you can do this on. I don't really know how it will work out, but feel free to experiment, of course. So everything you see above are the materials that you'll need. You can find everything over at turtlefeathers.net. I got the link down below, and this is that's where I got pretty much everything you see here. You're gonna need the Yeezy paint, of course, for the outsole, and the flat black paint. I also have two paintbrushes, one thick for the outsole, and one smaller to just get into a few more detailed areas. In terms of prep, I got this at the dollar store. This is some nail polish remover. You can also use acetone, but if it's the first time you're doing it, I recommend the nail polish remover. You're going to need a lot of cotton balls, not just one. And lastly, some black suede dye. Alright, so how did I go about doing this? In terms of a step-by-step, you're going to always want to start off by cleaning the shoe. Grab a wet rag and just, rub the shoe down. Make sure that there's no, dirt and other crap on the shoe, because you want to have a clean shoe prior to painting. After you've done that, you're going to need to prep the shoe. So this is where the nail polish remover or acetone comes in, and the cotton swabs. I would recommend doing small circular motions on the midsole as well as the elephant print. You don't want to take too much of the elephant print off, because this could actually take off the detailing. But you do want to try and take that first layer off. And of course on the midsole, try to take as much of the infrared paint off. You'll start to see the white sort of show underneath, and on the actual white areas you're going to see it start to turn a little yellow. There are a lot of other videos on YouTube that explain how to prep a shoe, so I recommend you looking into that if this doesn't make much sense to you. But I guess generally my only suggestion is not to rub too hard. Just sort of use small circular motions and do it multiple times to really sort of judge and base how much you need to take off. After you finish prepping the shoe, and this includes the midsole, the elephant print, as well as the outsole, as much of the outsole that you can do. Oh yeah, and also the Jumpman if you can. You can leave all these other parts. The leather doesn't need anything. The aglet or the eyelets, I think those are pretty much okay. At least I didn't do anything. After that point, you're going to want to suede dye the parts that you want black. So that includes the midsole, this area right here, all the elephant print areas. You don't need to worry about the eyelets, and you don't need to worry about the Jumpman. Alright, so you're just going to take the black suede dye, and you're just going to apply maybe 1 or 2 layers with a paintbrush, and yeah, just sort of cover it, let it dry. And then what this is going to do is make sure that there is a dark layer prior to painting it black, because eventually the black paint is going to crack, and you don't want to have to see like a white layer underneath. You're going to want to see a darker layer underneath. So it's just sort of a surefire way to ensure that your paint is staying as dark as possible for as long as possible. Then, after you've done the prepping, you can start by painting these areas black. So just to give you a quick side-by-side, painting all the elephant print black. You can keep, obviously, the leather and this area here. I didn't touch it at all. But you're going to want to paint the elephant print black. as well as the midsole where my thumb is here. I also painted the air unit, as you can see. After you painted that, you can also go around and paint the Jumpman and the Jumpman on the tongue. I did, I think, probably about 2 or 3 layers on all these areas. The elephant print, the midsole, the Jumpman on the tongue and the back. Let that dry. Don't do multiple coats in a row. Do a coat, let it dry for 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Do another coat. And keep going back and layering. Make sure that you're also doing, nice, even, smooth strokes. Don't do all these circles. This is basic stuff. If you need to know more, just go ahead and search it on YouTube. After you finish painting the entire upper black, then you can start on the outsole. This is also pretty self-explanatory, but you're going to want to just paint this toe area, and of course the entire outsole as well. I saw this, I left a little trim as well. It looks pretty dope. Start peeking out on the side, but I guess it's totally up to your own discretion. And again, you're going to want to do multiple layers. After that, you're pretty much done. I didn't do anything else. This was overall pretty easy colorway to do, and I'm going to hit you guys with an on foot. If I didn't make sense, feel free to comment down below, and I'm going to try to answer as many of your questions as I can. That's it. This is the Jordan 3 Yeezy colorway, also known as the Jordan 3Z. I'm your dude Heath Ledger, signing out. I hope this was helpful. Peace.